What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I just got over here to Randy's shop a couple hours ago. We've been working on his up on the lift, but yeah, check this thing out. This is the final assembly stage of the new TurboJohn Mustang big block Chevrolet single 118 turbo. Check it out, guys. Comment, like, and subscribe. Go to turbojohnracing.com. Grab yourself some hats and t-shirts. Thanks, guys. Oh man, this thing is freaking sick. Uncle Mike and Randy got this thing out of Uncle Mike's shop, out of his hair, and it is now over at Randy's shop in his hair. So today starts the final assembly for us. What we're going to do, it's mostly done. You see he's got a lot of the sheet metal in it. Under the seat over there is steel. Hadn't done anything in the back yet because it's just easier to work on while that stuff is out, but that's going to be easy to do. 10 soldiers. Roll bar is in, anti-roll bar, 10 soldiers, rear end. So we're we're fixing to go ahead and install the TBM brakes. We're gonna go ahead and paint the rear end housing. We're just gonna spray bomb it. Randy was wanting to do the powder coat on it, but the only issue with powder coat is if I need to add weight stuff back here, then we gotta grind it off, be easier to just paint it. Front wheels, we gotta fix the driver's side over there. We got all this stuff from TBM. The brake man to get us our brakes fixed up and working. So we're gonna do those. Basically all we gotta do is replace the hub. The hub got bent. We gotta replace the hub, the rotor, and then that's it. Everything else is good to go. So that'll be fine. And then the back, we've got TBM brakes that are going on the back. I appreciate them guys coming on board. Doug Cook and all those guys over there. Awesome products. That's what Randy's got on his car too. They stop phenomenal. And they're easy to work on, and they are no drag, zero drag. Got the old Pro Stars off the old car, so let's go ahead and get started. Mike, you done a great job on this thing. It is freaking crazy, and it is crazy how lightweight it is. Some front struts, the TRS struts, they're still on board there. We got our QA1 shocks that are gonna go in the back. I got those with me today. So today when I leave, I'm gonna have all the brakes done all the way around. Center section's gotta come out. We got to glue that up. Center section will be installed. All the brakes will be on. The back shocks will be on. Front will be done. And then next week, next week I'm coming up with the motor, the transmission, the torque converter. I'm taking all the mid plate stuff and the front plate with me. And next week, we're going to have a chassis with a motor and transmission in it. Man, I can't freaking wait. This is just insane. And of course, there was a lot of people that were asking about transmission. That is removable down there. There's a lot of people that didn't realize that it was going to be removable. So it is steering wheel stuff. NC Speed Lab hooked this up with the column. That thing works phenomenal. When I went over and got fitted for the driving for the steering wheel the other day, it just fits good. It fits good. So it's already got the tubs in it. So we got some work to do, but we got to get started because race season is here. Let's go. Alright guys, so this side is done. The TBM brakes are all done, installed, final nut and bolted on everything over here. So now we're moved over to this other side. Now this was the side that took the crash in the other car, and really it didn't do a lot of damage to it considering how hard we hit. This flange, this hub, you can see it's bowed those out. It bent the rotor just a little bit. It didn't bend it terrible. So you see it's got a slight tweak in it. We had a slight tweak in this bracket, but it was very, very, very slight. So I was able to straighten the bracket. We got a new hub, we got a new rotor. So all we got to do is switch this stuff all on, put new bearings in it, and it smashed the cap pretty good here. But everything else seems to be fine. We will end up at some point getting the TRZ aluminum spindles. Super lightweight, but that's just not in the bucket of cards right now. In the budget, so we'll run these factory ones. These are probably, I think they said you'll drop 10 or 15, 20 pounds by going to the aluminum ones, and they are nice. But that's gonna have to be in just a few months, hopefully. right, guys, it's like 9:50. Courtney to the rescue with a 11/16 drill bit. We had to drill our wheels out. They didn't quite fit over the axle. And the reason why, Courtney, you want to explain to them what's happening here? What?
No, you just called me because I didn't know what was happening.
Okay.
I did the video, laid up there.
Okay, so what's happening?
I showed in my video, but
So exactly what's happening here is that part right there that he just touched is 5/8.
yeah.
But the shank is an 11/16. So this is a 5/8 stud. Now my old rear end, it was threaded the whole way, so it was 5/8. And so my old wheels fit those perfect. But what had happened was we took and they were kind of wobbled out. And so now we had to drill it out because we couldn't get it off. We couldn't get the wheel went on, but it wouldn't come off because it was so tight. So just FYI, if you have an 11/16 stud, if you're putting this in for the first time and you've had wheels that were, yours were just a shank style, weren't they?
Yeah.
So his was just a shank style, but if you have a shank style, then
Mine cleared the threads. Now that you pointed that
right.
out, that's a good point. Mine cleared the threads, but it would not clear the shank.
That's right. So that's exactly what it was. So you may have to get, when you go switch from a 1/2 inch.
I'd go one step bigger than that.
Yeah, you have to kind of wobble it out a little bit. I mean, but it fits, and now it fits fine. So they just, luckily Courtney.
But that measures 11/16 on a
right.
micro thing I showed in my video.
Yeah, so I mean, but that's, luckily Courtney was close. He might or might not have been about to go to sleep.
Oh, I was 10 minutes from sleep.
He's 10 minutes sleep. Now he's about 3 hours from sleep because now we're done roped him in. He's going to be over here working with us the rest of the night. All right, guys. Well, we made some good progress on this, but we didn't quite get done everything that I wanted. The front is completely done now. So this is freaking awesome. All that stuff is 100% bolted up. The center section in the car, we've got that in. Had a little bit of problems getting that. Some of the bolts, some of the studs, apparently, well, not the studs, apparently some of my holes in my center section had collapsed a little bit. So we had some problems there. But we got an axle slid in. We got the TBM brakes on the front. We got the TBM brakes going on the back. That's our shifter going in. Unboxing this stuff is just freaking crazy. I can't wait. So we're going to do another video. I'm going to come down here in next few days and we'll show you how this one is progressing. Oh, I forgot to show you too. We got the shocks on the back. We went ahead and got the QA1 shocks back on the back. So they're back there. They're riding. We got the, we spray painted the rear end. No powder coat on this one. Spray paint for the wind for us. So, all right, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. New Mustangs coming along. It's getting closer. Later. See ya.